Recovery from Hurricane Matthew continues in the east. Some are already looking at ways to prevent that type of flooding from happening again.
First Alert meteorologist Pierce Legion has more in part 2 of After Matthew, when the waters rise again.
It's a place to get away.
It's everything. It's a dream.
A place to relax and find peace.
A lot of times with our business, we get the military here.
Lately, though, it's been anything but an oasis.
To not see, the people that come every year for their, their yearly, let's get away to the swamp. It's sad. It's very sad. It's very heartbreaking.
The Medores family owns the Woolly Swamp Farm Campground in Snow Hill. Their family business wiped out by Hurricane Matthew. After spending what money they had to rebuild, another flood just 7 months later put their dream on hold yet again.
Water here was 8 foot deep, probably 6 to 8 foot deep. When it did flood, I was scared. Didn't know it'd go that high, but we knew it'd be a different.
Dr. Burl Montz is currently studying just how different this pair of floods has been.
There's lots of issues.
Yeah.
And one is sort of deciding what's causing the floods in the first place. I mean, how do we protect against them?
A collection of environmental groups thinks they may have some solutions to the East's flood problems. Sound Rivers is a part of a group that sent this 4-page document to the state detailing some of their recommendations. Very involved problem, as I'm finding out.
It is.
Travis Graves is the Lower Neuse River keeper for Sound Rivers.
Our floodplains, we've been chipping away at them for a long time, and those floodplains, as we develop them, encroach on the wetlands. The wetlands, if you think about it, they're really kind of like a sponge. They're when the river overtops its banks, we get big rain events like that. These low-lying wetlands and these swamps is where that water can go. What we're hoping for is that the state will start putting some resources into restoring those floodplains and wetlands.
But that may be easier said than done.
The governor recently requested $930 million in federal funding to help expedite the recovery process for North Carolina. We were notified that we were only getting $6 million. I think that's very, very inadequate.
We have $4.8 billion worth of damage to our state that needs addressing. And it's not only Congress, but the state legislature is going to have to come forward with some funding as well.
We are trying to do everything we can, pulling our hair out to try to figure out how we can generate revenue. And we're seeing some efforts made with resiliency planning, hazardous mitigation planning. But I'm just being candid. I don't know that we can do this alone.
In the meantime, the Medores family continues to wait.
We're hoping to rebuild, but honestly, I can't tell you right now.
Their dream left hanging in the balance.
We just pray. That's all we can do is hope and pray.
In Snow Hill, meteorologist Pierce Legion, not on your side.
The state is currently working on awarding funds for home elevations, and buyouts as part of its long-term recovery plan.